All right, so I recently went to go watch this movie called Magazine Dreams, and that movie was freaking amazing. And I've never talked about, stuff outside of like, I talk about certain things, but I wanted to talk about this movie because it was just freaking amazing. But not only that, it was Jonathan Majors' performance that just blew me away. And it's a far cry from, where he was at with all the stuff he was doing. If you don't know, he was dealing with the court case, he was dealing with all this stuff. And I had originally seen him in the TV show called Loki, and in there he played Kang the Conqueror, and that was going to be the next MCU's big bad. But then all of a sudden everything got derailed because of this court case. He got fired from Marvel, and this movie called Magazine Dreams was supposed to come out a long damn time ago, but now it wasn't going to come out because all this stuff, and it was supposed to come out in 2023. And so I had been waiting for this movie for a damn long time, because I knew how damn good, amazing of an actor that this dude was. Like, he was freaking blowing me away. So the fact that we finally got to see it just made me so damn happy, made me so excited. And I was in that movie theater. I went to the movie theater, and there was only about, me and my girlfriend were there, and there was only about 2 other couples that were in that movie theater. So I just want you guys to go watch this movie if you have not seen it, man. This movie was freaking amazing, but especially Jonathan Majors' performance. That was just blew me out of my mind, because he had no reason to take this role. This role was something completely different. And it's really like, the people that say there's certain actors, well, they'll do the same thing over and over. Like The Rock, he'll do the same thing, the same role over and over. Jonathan Majors did something completely freaking different, something that I've never seen him do before. And this movie is something that I thought, going into it, it was going to be like an inspirational type of movie, like Whiplash, where it's like, oh, I want to push that, and he's going to push and be this bodybuilder and do stuff like that. But this movie was probably more like the Joker, man. Like, this movie was more like that. And we were just surprised. I kept turning over, and my girlfriend was looking, and she was just struck. We were on the edge of our seat, and I have never felt physical freaking dread in a movie theater. I felt physical dread and like just feeling like on edge during this movie. But that's a good thing, because it evoked that emotion from you. It's dark. It's going to be something tough to watch in the best way possible, I would say. Like, it's a good thing that it's tough to watch, because it's one of those movies where it's like, damn, I'm glad that I watched that. My girlfriend was a little bit like taken aback by it, but I'm glad that she got to see it, because, she was engaged, she was loving it, even though she won't fully admit it, but she loves it. She loves it because, it's just one of those movies where it's an experience. It's a full freaking experience. And I hope that you guys give this movie a freaking chance, because, from where Jonathan Majors had came from, I thought we were never going to see him again. We might never see him again in anything ever. But the fact that we got to see him, the fact that he got to give this amazing freaking performance, it just shows you how fast life can change. Because, he was on the rise. He was one of the top stars of any acting people of all time right now. And, you don't think that you think you're invincible, probably. You think you can't be taken down. And I thought, like, this dude is on the rise, and what's going to stop that? But then all of a sudden, everything freaking changes. Everything changes in his life, and he's facing all these things that he has to handle it. I don't know. It just shows us to appreciate every freaking experience we have, everything that we're doing right now, and do not let these things affect you. You have 2 ways to take it. And in the movie, it's funny, because the movie is this dude who is he's at rock bottom. Spoiler alerts for the movie, but he has all these things going wrong. And at first, he's taking them freaking terribly. He is just digging himself in a deeper freaking hole. But then he decides, okay, I can take this way, or I can take this in a more positive way. And I think it's the same way with, Jonathan Majors' situation. Yeah, he did something, he put himself in a bad situation, he did something stupid, but, he has 2 ways of taking it, 2 ways of going about it. And I think that's for every single one of us, and every single thing that we might be in. So I don't know if you're dealing with some stuff or whatever, but do not let that stop you, because we need these great things that you might bring, despite these, obstacles that you might be going through right now. Because I was just freaking glad that they got this movie out. I loved it. I hope you guys go watch it. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know kind of what you think about the performance, because I think it's an Oscar-worthy performance. But I don't know. It's subjective. So let me know. Hope you guys have an amazing day, week. Peace.